Porto Portugal Travel Guide. If you're looking for a city that combines history, culture, and natural beauty with a thriving nightlife scene in a compact area, look no further than Porto. This friendly city by the river has been recognized as one of the top destinations in Europe and is quickly becoming one of Portugal's most popular urban destinations. And you don't have to be a wine aficionado to fall head over heels for Porto, Portugal. The second largest city in the country, after Lisbon, Porto is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, thanks to its impressive architecture, picturesque riverfront and famous bridges. The city proper has a population of 243,132, 2016, and its urban area has a population of about 1.1 million, making it the 10th most populous city in the European Union, and the largest in the signing of the Community of Portuguese-language countries. An economic hub in Portugal, Porto hosts one of the country's largest ports and a large fishing industry. The original name of the city was Portugal, from the Latin portus cale, Cales Harbor. In Spanish, and in Latin, in the country of Portugal, it is often referred to as Oporto. Porto is one of the oldest cities in the world, founded in the 2nd century BC. In the 15th and 16th centuries, Porto was one of the most important harbor cities in the world, at one point being called the Rome of the Sea due to its wealth and influence. Porto in Portugal has an oceanic climate, Köppen climate classification, CFB, with some continental characteristics. It receives a high amount of precipitation in a temperate climate due to its location. Snowfalls are common in the winter. Porto in Portugal has a very high amount of sunshine. The average annual temperature in Porto in Portugal is 15.5 degrees Celsius, 60.9 degrees Fahrenheit. The average annual precipitation is 992 millimeters, 39.11 in. Why you should visit Porto. Porto is the perfect city for a long weekend away. Whether you're traveling solo or with friends, this is a destination that offers a little something for everyone. From the vibrant city center to the nearby Atlantic beaches, there are plenty of things to do in Porto to keep everyone happy. Porto also makes a great alternative to the more popular cities in Portugal. Many people may not be familiar with Porto, and therefore Travelocity or Trivago won't be able to manipulate prices like they do in cities like Lisbon. There are also a number of things to do in Porto that you can't do in Lisbon. Porto is home to the famous port wine, and you can visit the port wine lodges to taste the famous drink for yourself. You can also visit the São Francisco Church, which is the heart of the city, or head to the nearby beach resort of Foz do Douro to see the Atlantic from a different vantage point. How to get to Porto. Porto is Portugal's second largest city and sits on the country's northern coast along the River Douro. Most visitors to Porto arrive by air, followed by a journey by train. Porto Airport is located about 10 kilometers from the city center, and it's possible to get to the city center using the airport's own local transportation network. Porto's nearest train station is located just a short walk from the city center. Just take the metro's Green Line to São Bento station, where you can find trains to just about every part of the country. The best ways to get around in Porto. Porto is a walkable city that's easy to navigate on foot. Most of the best attractions in the city center, including the São Francisco Church, are within an easy walking distance. The city is also home to one of the oldest tram systems in Europe, operated by the Porto Metro. Porto's metro system runs from 6 a.m. until 11 p.m. and stops at most major neighborhoods and attractions in the city center. It's also easy to access the metro from the airport, train station, and bus terminal. Porto's buses are also an affordable and reliable way to get around the city. They operate from 5 a.m. until 12 a.m. but only run every 30 minutes. Where to stay in Porto. As one of the most popular cities in Portugal, Porto's hotel scene is pretty competitive. You can find some great deals if you book in advance, but if you're looking for the highest end hotels, you may have to pay a premium. You can find a range of budget-friendly options in the city center, but if you want to be as close to the action as possible, you'll probably have to pay up a little bit. Most of the best hotels in Porto are located in the Marina or Santo Amaro neighborhoods. Where to eat in Porto. Porto's food scene is one of the main reasons to visit the city. Porto is famous for its fresh seafood, pastries and sweets, and hearty stews and soups. Most visitors head to the Ribeira neighborhood for the best restaurants in Porto. This area is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and most restaurants are located on or near the waterfront. Porto is also famous for its vibrant nightlife, so you may want to head to the city center for the best restaurants in Porto after dark. What to eat in Porto? If you're craving seafood, you can't visit Porto without ordering the local specialty called francesinha. This tasty sandwich is filled with ham and other meats, covered in melted cheese, and smothered with a rich sauce. Francesinha is so traditional you can even find it on the menu at McDonald's in Porto. Another popular dish is the pastel de nata, which is Portugal's version of flan. This delicious egg tart is full of caramel and served warm. Another dessert you can't miss is the bolo de ovo, which is a rich and decadent Portuguese cinnamon bun. Things to do in Porto. Explore the city center. The Ribeira neighborhood is the best place to start exploring the city center. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a great place to get a feel for Porto. You can also easily explore the surrounding neighborhoods, including the nearby São Francisco neighborhood. Visit a winery. Porto is most famous for its port wine. This fortified wine has been produced in the city since the middle of the 19th century. You can visit one of the nearby port wine lodges to learn all about the winemaking process and sample the different types of port available. Explore the riverside. The Ribeira neighborhood is also home to the riverfront of Porto. This is a massive public space that overlooks the River Douro. You can also take a cruise or walk along the river, stopping to tour nearby port wine lodges. Visit the Palácio de Brainer. Porto's Palácio de Brainer is a beautiful neoclassical style building located in the city center. You can also find one of Porto's most popular museums here. You can also visit the palace's beautiful gardens or go inside the museum to see some of the city's most important artifacts. When to visit Porto? Porto is a great year-round destination, but the city is especially beautiful during spring. Porto's spring weather is warm and sunny, making it an excellent time to visit. Porto's summers are warm and humid, while the city's winters are mild, but rainy. If you want to avoid the crowds, visit Porto in May or September. The city is also quite busy during the Christmas/New Year's holiday period, and the city can be quite busy during Carnival. Porto is a vibrant city with a thriving cultural scene, a gorgeous setting along the River Douro, and a rich history that dates back to the Middle Ages. This is one of the best cities in Portugal and a fantastic place to visit on any trip to the Iberian Peninsula. If you want to experience authentic Portuguese culture, see the historic city center and nearby wineries, and enjoy a delicious meal, you can't go wrong by visiting Porto. Finally, have you ever wished of traveling the world and make money at the same time? Without ever creating your own products or websites? Then let me show you how to set up your own online business empire to make $100, $200 a day. And how you can get started right now. Click the link below for more info. If you love this type of video, please subscribe to our channel, like and share this video with your friends, then hit the notification bell, that way you won't miss any of our future videos. Thank you.